Alright, so right where we left it, I'm gonna go to Milla's Shrine. Although it says Thieves' Shrine, but this is gonna be one of those mini dungeons that we're gonna have to look at. I didn't do anything else. Actually, I haven't even opened the game since the last time I recorded, so let's see where we're gonna go. Or what it looks like, more like. And I know it's a dungeon, because I've seen that background before. I remember that. I remember being blown away when I first saw this game mode, so to speak.
Stay away from me! I'm only the stupid watchman! I just watch things!
The brigand has left. You know what these dialogues and stuff remind me of? Like seeing the full body sprite in the back, and then having the actual like face come up with the dialogue. This reminds me of Shin Megami Tensei 4. You know, the way they did that. Because they also have the full body sprites in the back, low detail, and then, you know, big face portrait pop up for dialogue. I just thought that was interesting to talk about, but onwards we go. Alright. Can't do much, but explore. I feel like the sound effect, not the actual sound effects, because we're in the battle, it's loud, but like the beeps of moving through the menus is really low. I guess that's a good thing. It doesn't get grating after a while. But it's just that sound effect specifically that's really low. Even when the volume was like all the way up. But whatever.
The enemy could be anywhere. We need to proceed carefully.
Yeah, and this is this. Alright, dungeons. Take control of Alm and explore environments, really. Oh, there's more pages. How do I go down on that? Okay, I guess we're not. Make contact with an enemy, combat will ensue. If at any point a dungeon seems too dangerous, select evacuate and exit the dungeon. Oh, it's not a different page, it's... okay, makes sense. Thieves' Shrine.
The dank smell of mold permeates the shrine. It's foul, like the rogues who crawl about the place. How could this house to the mother have become such a welcome haven for brigands?
Yep. Gotta let all the textures load, everything. You know, the first time we open the game, that's how the 3DS hardware we're running works. Silver Mark. Widely circulated silver coins can be used when forging weapons. Huh. And a potion. Oh no, that's just a flower. So this is very Zelda-like. Not that I mind too much. It's a little grindy because I don't think this many coins is going to make a difference. And yeah, it's the same combo over and over again. What happened? Okay, it loaded an enemy sprite in the back. Any buttons? Center camera. Okay, menu. That's it. Get a sprint. Gets you that weird, what's it called? Not vintage, whatever. That stuff at the edge of the screen that makes it dark. I forgot what the name is called. Or what that thing is called. Order. This is where the numbers come into play. They got 6, so there's only 6. You can only bring 10, or use 10 in here. You can change the order at any time, though. And we could go around, but I hope that counted as a hit. I should have read if there was like, what do you call it? Advantage? Alright. Cliff needs the EXP.
I've got this.
And if you've never played a Fire Emblem, I would say
just leave it to me.
There's a big reason
Allow me.
for having the character reach max level before upgrading a class. And that's stats. That might just be the case for any game like this, where you level up and switch careers, or jobs, or class. Because normally in Fire Emblem you would change class at like level 10 and onwards, and nowhere before. Or was it 15. It changes sometimes, but it's kind of around that. Here it's different because it's a whole experimental type. They never actually went back to any of the mechanics introduced in this game, unfortunately, which is why I'm really glad they made this remake. That's not a lot of damage. It's so terrible, actually. And yeah, it's kind of like, I guess, well no, in Pokemon I don't think it matters too much. But in essence, you know, all those levels all those stats you would have gotten by leveling up to max level are lost, obviously. If you were to rank up beforehand, and it makes sense, you know. Let's try a different way here. It's a lot. So if you wait all the way to level 20, you'll eventually just, you know, have a level up, you know, full stats. Not full stats, but you'll get all the stats you could in 40 levels, because, you know, 20 and then the next class would be 20 max levels. As opposed to maybe something like, I don't know, 15, well no, 35 or 30 max level ups. You know, it makes sense in my head, you know. But yeah, I think with Cliff,
they never learn.
We might have to do a little more maneuvering.
That resolves that.
You know, these battles are like super loud, as opposed to anything else.
Palpable improvement.
So I might have to do this.
That was amazing.
Might even just cut this out like usual. We'll go at it like that, because it's... Everything else is like at a stable... whatchamacallit? Volume, but when it comes to that kind of stuff, it's not, wow, she has more damage than he does. It's really disappointing, and he's gonna lose so much. That really sucks. They've also got really high critical hits percentages for being just, you know, basic villager units that don't really amount to much. Oh, this sucks. We'll do that, because you can't really go much of anywhere. Really, Cliff is just super weak for some reason.
Oh man, look at these muscles! Who wants to touch them?
And I get that he's a mage, but I mean, as opposed to somebody like Faye? Well, I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be like a priestess or healer, which should be even weaker than the mage, I'm sure, but let's see, 1, 2, or what? 7, 1, 2, 9, 1, 3. I mean, she's got better stats overall besides luck. It's just very weird. I don't know. Do that.
Gotcha.
Damn you!
I thought I felt something.
Nice. Wow, they attack twice. Which means his speed must be... Oh yeah, that was a speed stat. Yeah, that's very bad. I don't know why he's... Is it like RNG or something that we start out like that? That's really bad.
Don't worry about me.
It's like horrible. Everybody else can kill this guy in like... Well, a couple hits. Whatever. Alright, Faye. You've done really good, actually.
Hey, you need to heal.
Yeah, you'll be fine.
You watching? Give it up. Yep, I definitely feel stronger.
Nice. I was gonna say, I don't think you can heal after this. That's why
I'm so glad you're safe.
it's a dungeon. Makes sense. Nice. I wonder what bonus EXP is about? Could be like performance, maybe. But yeah, you do get fatigued. I would have guessed that, yeah. Reduced stats. That's pretty bad. Having them evacuate. I think... Well, let me see. Order a unit to exit the dungeon. So you can order one individually to get out. It's nice. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to have... Oh, you do heal after the battle. So it doesn't really matter. It's just a fatigue system. That's cool, actually. We're going to keep going for one more battle, because I think Faye's going to be alright. You can see some of the... Yeah, the pop-in textures. That's really just a 3DS thing. I don't really mind, obviously, if you're playing on a 3DS. I thought that would have done something. I'm going to clear this whole area out, by the way. I'm glad we have a map. Well, anyway. Reading a bit about the game like I said I would. We might as well just... The systems are a whole lot different, but anything else I might have said before, I guess still applies to regular Fire Emblem. Which this isn't. Like I said, it's not a spin-off, it's a... I mean, I guess it's literally called Fire Emblem Gaiden, which is side story, which is spin-off, in a way. But, yeah, this one's very different. A lot of the mechanics are a whole lot different than... Well, I mean, you've seen them as we've been playing. Oh, shit.
Halt!
Scared me for a second. And you can see me moving the camera like really smoothly. That's because I have the Circle Pad Pro thing
I've got
attached.
This. Just say the word.
So that's been really helpful
Come at me,
in
fools!
playing this.
Stand back.
You know what?
Allow me.
Let's get them in as close as we can.
Just leave it to me.
So yeah, from what I read, stat increases don't really mean much in terms of like leveling up.
Oh,
You're gonna get most of them from promoting classes, more or less, because leveling is gonna be a bit of a problem. So I think what we'll do is just keep going until we can change classes, and maybe once we get to like a fully maxed out one, we'll fully level that one. I would think it's like, you know, the usual basic class and then upgraded class. At least I think that's what it would be like. Huh, 10 damage. Alright. I didn't take any. Interesting.
That was close.
Also, for what it's worth, I don't know if you can see it here, but it has been a little prevalent. A lot of 3DS, 3D games like this. Nice, you cut the grass. This happens in SMT too. SMT4 and Apocalypse. There is, maybe I can show it to you by going to see Alm. There's like a little bit of ghosting on the character. It's probably not noticeable from this angle here, but yeah, a lot of 3D models and everything has a lot of ghosting effects. That's, I don't know if that's like how the 3DS renders 3D models like this in an open world. I don't think I've seen it in a different game. But there are ways to mod that out when you're playing on a PC. Not that I am. You can do it, is what I'm trying to say. But it's not really worth doing it. I'm already pushing it by upping the resolution. to ×2 as it is. Just so you don't have a really blurry screen. That's why the bottom screen that you can see has a bunch of lines on it. I don't know if you can see it on the recording, but it's more noticeable on a... It's super noticeable. There's nothing I can do about it when I'm upping the res on this stuff. Okay, it seems to be like 3 spaces or maybe 2 spaces for supports. That's fine, we'll just stick together. And yeah, this is all that there is to expeditions, or dungeon crawling.
Is that all?
I really hope those sound effects don't like drown out my voice. I don't want to have to micro edit a bunch of stuff like that. But yeah, as long as we have enough food and enough troops, we can clear these pretty easily.
Very amusing. Full marks.
And we're gonna get to promoting Bay and Gray and Tobin.
Man, that was too easy.
Yeah, I don't think Lucas is ready to level up. And man, Cliff is really gonna go through it. Is there anybody else? There is. It's the starting dungeon, so I'm not super worried about anything. We have enough food, I think. We haven't even used any food. But always gotta have a little hidden passage. And you do get food in these dungeons, too. So it's not like we'll be going in super blind. We got Iron Sword, okay. So there were... Oh shit. I wonder if you get something better if you actually hit them. I haven't been able to because I just touched them by the time they get close.
I've got this.
Tell you what, we'll
Come at
let
me,
them
fools.
touch us.
Just say the word.
So just be damaged
Stand back. Allow me.
in the beginning.
Just leave it to me.
There's only 3 of them. You know? But, yeah.
I'm getting better at reading the enemy.
Oh man, I love Faye. Pretty underrated, I would say. As is a lot of characters in this game. I don't think many people even played this one. At least not when I was looking around online and stuff. Not a lot of people talk or even mention this game when they talk about Fire Emblem, which is a big shame. I'm not gonna explain why, because I mean we've been over how great this game is so many times at this point. Okay, good.
Give it up.
Yep, I definitely feel stronger.
Nice. Most... Yeah, we can all level up besides Alm, which... Again, I think is fine. He's not a villager. I think fighter is like an actual class. Unless that's like the Lord class, in which case, fine. Nice. They even have little dialogue when you give them food. I was gonna say, I also heard, I think it was Cliff, when he was at like 10 health left. They even have callouts from when they're low in health. Again, this game has a lot of soul, a lot of detail put into it that you're not gonna see in any other Fire Emblem, honestly. And I played the hell out of 3 Houses. Really short game, by the way. I got a lot to say about that one, but it's not the time, so... Is this gonna be the shrine? Are we gonna go in deeper? Oh.
Huh? What do you scrawny little rats want? You got nerve barging in here, just as I was getting to the main event. Kill 'em, boys, and be creative about it.
Okay. What I might end up doing is just lowering this even more, because again, it's super loud for some reason. Yeah. Because what I really want, put it like right there. What I really want is just voices to flourish a little bit more, and like the system stuff, like the little pings of moving the menus and stuff like that. I don't mind that. I like how there's a distinction to be made there. That's very good. Not a lot of games do that. Just basic brigands. Get an archer. I mean, we haven't been introduced to anything yet. Ram wine. Alright, seems like he stole it. And that's it. So,
Come at me, fools!
and I'll have,
I've got this.
I don't know. That bill range +1 is really off-putting.
Allow me.
But I guess I'll just keep repeating myself over and
Just
over again
leave
if
it to
we
me.
stay on this train of thought.
Stand back.
Because again, this wasn't supposed to be, it doesn't feel
Just
like a
say the word.
mainline Fire Emblem. It feels like a spin-off that became even better than the main line. But they only made one of them, so, you know. Until this remake, it's always been kind of the same exact formula with a little bit of change here and there. But this one just changes the game completely, if you think about it. Okay. Didn't think about that. Never mind, we're good. Oh wow, bows can actually attack from close range? That's worrying. I wonder if I should have saved here at some point. We might be cooked, actually. We might be effed up. How much damage are you gonna do? Not a lot. So that's good, actually. Faye can really hold her own. God. Man, she's great.
Gotcha!
Damn you!
Very amusing. Full marks.
Now I'm thinking I should have just dispersed. You know, have Faye and Lucas go down to the right. They're all kind of bunched up there in the middle. Hopefully that one guy goes for right here.
I thought I was the funny one.
Talking about this one. This is pretty tough. Should have given Ike. Hold on. Convoy. Iron Sword. Can't tell if it's any better or not. Although, it seems like it. Alright. Seeing what I'm seeing, I'll give it a minute. It seems like sword is just, you know, generic, no weapon. But, okay. Oh, and I can't move otherwise. Damn. I didn't think about that. Right. Let's take a look at that. So weapons aren't something you can equip, you just have a weapon on you at all times, like it's a thing. There's no durability or anything. This one seems to give you 2+, or +2. Although the base value is 11, so I don't know. I'm guessing because of the might, it gives you +2. Hit of 90, I didn't check the basic sword. These arts, I think, is the more you use the weapon, the more you unlock skills. I think. I'm sure we'll get a tutorial about that sometime soon, so... yeah, it's not a lot. It's also probably gonna kill Tobin at some point. Keep him busy from this side. I have faith in these kids. I think we'll be fine. Problem is not getting hit by the boss, probably. But I think if they just stick to Alm, we should be okay. Yeah, I'll take that chance.
My senses feel sharp today.
Because we're not gonna die in 1 or 2 turns even. And it still gives us a chance to heal. As long as they're not bunching up all on one unit. Kind of like what I think they might be doing to Faye right now. Yeah. We're gonna have to reset on this one. I say that, but we're playing on casual. Oh man, I should have checked her stats. Just so I can be sure that we're keeping the EXP
Now you die. Give it
before
up.
they get taken down.
Maybe I'm imagining things.
Because I know she's not going to get bonus XP, which is fine. I'm not really worried about that one so much.
You watching? My turn. Yeah, bye.
But I do know they're not going to, like, take back any level you gained during this expedition or dungeon. That'll be a little too much. It seems like they're pretty dumb right now.
There we go.
Oh, it's the one next to Faye, actually. Oh, did you see that sword actually go in the health? That was pretty clean. Looks like we'll be fine. Never mind.
I'm so sorry. I'd fight for you until my dying breath, but I can't go any further.
Alright, I actually wanted the extra levels, but I guess this is
Shouldn't have
fine.
had to be like this.
Don't worry about it, Cliff. You guys actually kill the most. Surprising. You don't level up on this menu. That's fine. Alright. First things first. Okay, maybe not. Let's talk to the captive woman, shall we?
Miss, are you alright? Say something.
Who are you? How did I get here?
You're in a shrine. Some brigands kidnapped you and took you here. Don't worry, they're gone. We dealt with them before they could do you any harm.
I see. Thank you, sir. After those ruffians seized me, I passed out. I don't want to think about it.
What's your name?
I am Silk. I hail from a priory far to the east, on the island of Novus.
So, Silk. What brings a woman of the cloth like you so far from home?
My mission? I nearly forgot. I must find a man named Sir Myson. Are we far from Ram Village?
Are you serious? Ram's our home. Sir Myson is my grandfather.
What? You're Sir Myson's grandson? May I see that mark on your left hand?
What, this? Sure. Pretty strange for a birthmark, huh? And that's not even the weirdest part. A long time ago, a girl in my village had the same mark on her hand.
So you're the one she...
Huh? What is it, Silk?
Sir Ulm, I have something for you. Here, please, take this.
Alright, but what is it?
It's called Millis Turnwheel. It's a relic that contains some of the Earth Mother's power. I believe it will be of great use to you.
Are you sure? You were supposed to give this to my grandfather, right?
No, this is definitely for you. Now that you have left your village and embarked upon an auspicious journey, the Turnwheel will become a vital tool during the trials ahead.
Okay. Well, thank you. I promise to take good care of it. By the way, how do you use it?
You don't use it. It uses you. When the time is right, the Turnwheel will give you a sign.
Okay. I'm not sure I understand, but I'll take your word.
It appears that Mother Milla already wishes to show you something.
The Turnwheel. It's glowing. What's happening? Where am I? That's Sophia Castle. This is our kingdom? What happened here? Is the deliverance too late? Ah!
Sir Ulm, what did you see?
It was so clear. Silk, it was horrible.
Be calm. What you saw in the vision is not the present. The mother is either telling you what could be, or what once was. Her power is sight.
So the vision is something that's going to happen?
Something that could happen. If the vision was ill-boding, perhaps it was a sign. A sign that the mother wishes for you to take action in order to prevent it. Ah, Sir Olm. In my travels, I have witnessed the sorry state of our kingdom. With no goddess to bless them, and no king to rule, most Sophians are at a loss. And I, for one, refuse to stand by and watch them suffer. I would ask for permission to accompany you on your quest.
Alright, and that's that. I really like Silk, I'll be honest with you. Let's save here while we're at it. I'm gonna rotate the saves. And there's nobody else here. Yep. Alright, so now we can look around. Some mana herbs. It's all healing items, I'm sure. Nothing else. Nope. Alright, Milla Idol. It's a statue of Mother Milla. That's it. There's a strange air hanging over this place. Yeah, it seems to be pretty open. That's sunlight. There's gotta be a huge sinkhole or something somewhere. Move Milla's statue.
Welcome, child of fate. I am a servant of Milla. Present to me those who are worthy. By my master's will shall I bestow upon them new power.
Once a unit has reached a set level, they become eligible to promote to a new class. To do so, visit a Milla Idol. Choose change class option from the menu. Got it. I kind of already knew that. That's one of the things I do exactly remember about this game. Activate the turn wheel. What is this about? Memory prisms, support logs, amiibo. Well, I ain't got none of that. And we don't have any supports. So there's nothing to look at. And I don't have any memory prisms, or whatever that is. We'll look at that later. Might have a tutorial to make do with it. Cures all your fatigue. That's nice. If we're gonna go back in, I want to see if Silk is there. Faye is fine. Looking a little under the weather, so let's not do that. Inventory. Let's look at Silk while we're at it. She can't level up. She's a cleric. She can use light and dark magic. Nosferatu. I know what that is. Recover. I know what that is. But well, I think I know what that is. Is that a healing spell? Yeah, healer and attacker. Nice. Servant to her god who wields healing white magic. And dark magic. If you want to be... Although this does that thing where it's a dark miracle, essentially. Which is fine. Her rating is 49. That's pretty low, but obviously we just got her. She's got level 1. Literally no stats. Let's just do auto with her, because why not? And then the mana herbs are... Grow... Okay, 20 health. That's going to be her entire life bar. I don't think we're going to need all that. So maybe let's just give her an orange. And then... And yeah, is going to have to go through the convoy to eat. He's fine, actually, because he can do that. So I'm not worried about that. But let's go make an offering, so... Our dear Faye isn't exactly dying. No, this doesn't do anything. I remember having this item, and I don't remember what it does. Might be able to sell it, I think. I don't know. But let's get Milla some flour, because we don't actually have too much food. Might actually have to scavenge for it. And this is going to be full, yeah, all fatigue. Without an archer or a mage in your ranks, the battles ahead will be a trial. May you always walk in the light of Melo's blessing. Congrats. Awesome. I'm sure I'll do that. Change class. Let's see. Okay, it doesn't really tell you when they can do it, but villagers, I'm assuming by level 3 they can start changing, so let's do that. Gray. Okay, we have 5 classes: Cavalier, Soldier, Mercenary, Archer, Mage. Same thing. And then females can be Cavaliers, Pegasus Knights, Clerics, and Mages. So, okay. Okay, well, they can be anything, really. Although, canonically, if you want to be, like, super specific about it, I would say Gray would be, like, a mercenary of sorts, you know. Tobin was working with the bow, Cliff, a mage, Faye, I have no clue, probably a cleric. But I think I'll make her a Pegasus Knight. Yeah. For, like, a first time, I would say, you know, go with that default route in any Fire Emblem too, but, you know, like, what the unit is actually good for, because, like, in 3 houses, you could be anything, really. And I don't know if they actually have, like, character-specific stats that are better than others. I know Cliff is kind of weak, completely. His speed goes up pretty much a lot. Look at that. 10 already. Oh, wow. Wait, what? Speed of 6. Speed of 4. Huh. Okay, I guess base stats. Let's see. Mercenary? Yeah. You can't go any higher than the base stat for the class that you're going for. That makes some sense, I guess. But let me switch back. A lot of deliberating here, but yeah, I mean, it's not my first rodeo, and I am kind of, you know, curious, but since I've already done their, like, lore-based classes, I think I'll just go for whatever. You can change these at any time, by the way. I'm pretty sure once they reach max level or something like that. So, I don't know. I don't want to give him, like, a lance. I don't think he'd be suited for that. So for this one, we'll just have to go mercenary. We might even just literally go down the route of having them be their canon classes, but we'll be different enough. We'll see. You know, I don't want to just do what I did in the first playthrough many years ago. We'll take different steps in this one. Look at that, looking clean. Looks like Ike, but green.
Well, here goes nothing.
Literally looks like Ike's outfit, but green. Jeez. Alright, mercenary. No skills or anything. Okay, Tobin. Actually, I wanted to make him a cavalier. I don't know, you feel like he might be a good soldier, maybe. You see we got a new skill there, mounted. I'm assuming that's going to come into play with weapons that are good against mounted or something like that. I don't know. Or skills, maybe.
I can do this. I can do this.
Hell yeah. You can use a lance now. Awesome. Alright, Cliff. Of course, he would be a mage. But we do need an archer. We do need, like, a long range, so I think I'm just gonna... Yeah, she can't be an archer. That's odd. There's always been... Well, not always, but there have been a lot of female archers down the line. But I guess Cliff is going to have to be the archer just for this one. Because we already have all the other classes. I'm not, you know, too worried about those. We also have a cleric, so... Pegasus Knight it is for Faye. Nice. That's actually really clean.
This could be exciting.
That looks really good for a archer, like, jeez. That's something I'd wear in an MMO or Dark Souls. If archery was, you know, useful. And I'm assuming they're color-coded to their characters. Not too much. Because I wasn't expecting Cliff to be like black and dark purple. I think he was more of like a light faded purple. As far as this portrait goes too. But anyway, Faye is a little bit of pink, like white, you know, light colors. But Pegasus Knight. Hopefully this isn't super hard to level up. We've seen mostly archers flying about. Or, you know, running around, I mean. Nice. Doesn't really have that pinkish hue. She's got more
I'll
of a
grow
white
however I can to keep you safe,
and vanilla look to her. We'll be able to inspect these a little bit more as we go on. But alright, 2 swords, 3 lances, 1 archer, 1 magic. I think we'll be okay with that. And before we move on, save the game. We'll rotate. You only get 3. They don't have that thing, and that line in the middle is actually creeping me out. I don't know if that's the game or if that's my resolution upped. Anyway. Let's go. Move to the... Oh, we're going to a new dungeon. I thought this was going to be the exit or something. Or not. I remember this. Okay. They'll give me a tutorial about it right now. Examine. Water of speed pours forth. Who will drink it? Water of HP. And this is a permanent buff to one of your stats. I'm thinking of just giving this to her, but... Okay, speed of 4. 4. Lucas has better stats than Cliff as it is. And Silk, I'm just going to keep her out of harm's way anyway, because she's a healer. And I'm deliberating here because... I think this is one of those things where you can only get 1. We'll see. I would assume an archer would have more speed. Not the mercenary. That's what's bothering me about this. Alright, speed rose. You can drink more. Hold on. I thought it was going to be like a one-time use, so let's give that to Silk then while we're here. It's got to be a 3-time use. Like, come on. Yeah, the spring ran dry. Yep, makes sense. We gotta get the hell out of here, so I'm wondering if I can just evacuate now? There's nothing else here. Can I not? Yeah.
Retreat!
If you use Alm, everybody gets out, so. We're good. Now we move on before... Not before saving, of course. Right, now. Engage. Ram Valley. Storming of Ram Valley. The 8th of Flostum. Again, I don't think the dates matter. It's just, you know, flavor text.
Look up there.
Huh? That uniform. That looks like a Zophian soldier. Is he one of Desai's men?
Yes. We'll see more of them now that we're nearing the southern outpost. It seems Desai's men have hired brigands to hold the valley for them. This will be a tricky fight.
I'm ready.
Alright, I'm glad we finally have the map preparation menu that I really love using. I think we're good actually on all fronts. There's not really much to like look at here. So we're just gonna go as is.
Take a closer look at that soldier. He's armed with a leather shield. It'll be difficult to land blows on him. We could take the shield for ourselves, if we manage to defeat him.
Anyway, in case you were wondering, this little 3 icon here, this is the turn wheel, and it allows you...
Huh? The turn wheel is glowing.
To turn back time. Really? It's to like fix any mistake you would have made? it turns back like a turn or 2 or 3. Yeah, you have a limited number of uses, once per battle. So, might not use it too much, hopefully. So, let's get out of this. Alright, you can see... What is this? Oh, the one guy. Okay, we're still fighting brigands. I was looking at that, so... Get the stylus out of the way. Pretty big map. Not as big as, Genealogies, but it's pretty tall for no reason. A lot of empty space. That's what it is.
Just leave it to me.
I could probably have her go after this guy, actually.
I've got this.
I think Faye will be
Just say the word.
qualified enough to do that.
Stand back.
And then these guys, I can just
The mother walks with me.
Allow
have
me.
them like baited, come at me one at a time.
Come at me, fools!
Yeah, what he said. Unless they're coming, yeah, they're gonna come on their own. Okay, that's fine. I can have Tobin hide in the forest. I was looking at the audio levels. It really sucks how the voices. Okay, never mind. We're not touching him. Oh, jeez. Okay, we'll ignore that guy, but voices seem to be pretty low in this game. And actually, what I might just do is hide in there. Doesn't really matter who's in the forest at this point. But I'll just have it come to me, and then I'll just cut out to the part where I do something more interesting, so... Let's get to it. Alright, so I managed to stall them for a little bit. As you can see, well, you just have an archer coming down. I'll keep an eye out for him. Wow, this guy's moving through a damn mountain. I didn't know you could do that. Okay. Interesting. And he gives you a buff. Okay, I did not know that. I'll keep that in mind for next time. See if we can get a couple levels, maybe. Okay, just one.
Thank you.
Or Silk here. Maybe Cliff, too. He's the weakest right now out of the whole bunch. Let's see if we can get anybody out of commission right away. This guy.
Hey! Damn you!
Who do
Actually-
you think I am?
That's a really clean outfit. Oh my god. Should have thought about this a little bit more because you can't move anywhere else. Oh, never mind, right. You can move through the mountain, you know. Wow. Again,
What have I done?
relearning a lot of cool things about this game that I
Well,
do not remember from having only played it
It's
once.
done.
I was sent for a reason. I thought I heard the mother's voice, but...
Man, that was pretty bad. Most of her units can only do 1 unit of damage, so I was kind of stuck there. Yeah, I don't know if you saw it. I used the wheel turn to go back a couple
A
turns because that
victory
was,
is still a victory.
man, that was something. But we got a shield. I'm gonna keep that on Silk. You know, the healer is gonna need that. And let's go one more map. I think we're good on time.
The valley's clear. Still, that wasn't easy.
You have my thanks. We'll soon reach the southern outpost, which is under Deliverance control. Once we've rejoined our comrades, the fights ahead will become easier.
Comrades, huh? I wonder what they're like. I'm excited to meet them.
Sir Lucas? It's good to see you made it back safely.
I recognize you. You were stationed at the outpost. Has something happened? Why are you here?
Forgive us, Sir Lucas, but the tides turned after you left, and we were forced to abandon the outpost. I'm afraid Lady Claire was taken captive. Desay's men hold her there even now.
What? Claire? Gods, how could this happen?
Lucas,
This is my fault. Lady Claire's new to military command. I should have left her in more experienced hands.
Don't blame yourself, Lucas. Sir Clive sent you to Ram Village, right? You didn't have a choice. If blame lies with anyone, it's him. Regardless, standing here accomplishes nothing. We need a plan. I assume this Claire person is still alive, right? In that case, we just have to take back the southern outpost and save her. Oh, hey! That's a great idea. Wait, what? No! How are we supposed to reclaim a fortress from trained royal soldiers? I don't know, but we have to find a way. Otherwise, our journey is already over. Here and now, we make our decision. Will we live our lives as simple villagers? Or will we fight on as soldiers of the Deliverance? But okay, good speech. Here. What have we got to lose? Let's do it. Great! Tobin, listen, just stop and think about this. I know it's hard, but try. Claire is a girl, and if we save a girl... Huh? You follow? I can't believe you're the same man who mocks the fact that I fight for gold. Yes, because it's gold. This is girls. Don't you like girls? I mean, I admit they're not bad. You see? We speak the same language. So you're in, right?
I don't know what to say, except thank you. You're very brave to do this. The Deliverance is lucky to have you.
Same goes for you, Lucas.
One thing, you may be right that some of the blame lies with Sir Clive. But please, tread soft with him regardless. Lady Claire is his younger sister. I'm sure no one's head is hanging lower than his own right now.
Oh, Lucas, I'm sorry. You're right.
So we talked about this before, and I don't know if it's because it's a Gaiden story, you know, not the same as any other mainline Fire Emblem. But it seems like the writing and some of the, well, the acting goes with it, but a lot of the writing, at least with the localization that they did for this game specifically, it seems a little bit more human, I guess. Like I said, there's much less walking stereotypes that modern Fire Emblem seems to favor for some reason, which is really annoying, but I don't know. It's like watching a movie or a TV show or something. It makes a little bit more sense, the way the characters speak, the way they act. It just feels better. I don't know how to explain it, but whatever. We might as well save Lady Claire, I guess. We'll end the episode on that. Oh look, a Mila's statue. Or Mila. Actually, that's where we're supposed to go, so maybe for the next episode. But is there anything we can do here before I cut all this out? Probably not. Let's get it on. Attack on the southern outpost. 9th of Flostum. Okay. If I remember correctly, you can bring a lot of units as it is. So I don't think we'll be benching anybody. I do like all the characters anyway. And I think I do recognize this map a little bit. You know, looking back at it. Alright, no commander or anything in sight. I think the hideout might, or not the hideout, the outpost might be a dungeon. Because this is the outside. But I think we'll be fine. There's there's two little soldiers, so this might be like reinforcements coming out of nowhere. We'll deal with that when the time comes.
Who goes there? More rebels? Ha! Haven't you dogs learned your lesson yet?
We're not rebels. We're the Deliverance. Everyone, with me!
Watch out. That archer is carrying a powerful bow. We should only send in capable and cautious units to deal with him.
Going up against foes that can attack from long-range places you at a disadvantage. Yep. Approach the enemies with caution. Try baiting them out with high defense units. Use Alm basically. Alright. Oh, she's got a skill she can use with the shield. I haven't been checking that kind of stuff. It doesn't really tell you how you can get that. I don't think so. Unlearned art. So they're arts. It doesn't really tell you. I think it's usage based. Hold on, there's a bar there. There might be some durability. Defense +3, that's good. And I don't remember if that's durability per battle or per anything. No, that's EXP. Yeah. You can see the sword has 5 stars, so yeah, okay. So if we max that out while the unit has it equipped, it'll give you the art. For the unit, I'm assuming, not for everybody that uses the weapon. Although in the weapons, like, case, I guess, higher stars means better rank and you just give it to somebody else, but you won't get the arts. If that makes any sense in the way I explained it. So, anyway, enough yapping. I will see you all when we get to something more interesting. Alright, so we got a weapon art. I was literally just using Ike here as a little bait, but if you use a weapon long enough, you'll gain access to special abilities hidden within. These combat arts allow you to perform powerful techniques at the cost of HP. So that's how that works. Wrath Strike. With an iron sword, specifically. An attack with power behind it. So it's just a super powerful attack, takes 1 HP. It's a very basic skill, I guess. But we can test it out. This guy's gonna die. Let's test it out on the archer. Get him to pretty low health, so somebody else can swoop in and get the kill. Alright, so it's just like a heavy-handed hit. That's fine. Anyway, moving on. Man, I got really lucky on that 30% hit. That was pretty terrible. But, Tobin... Yeah, he's the one that gets it. Yeah, do that. Steel bow. Okay. So regular bow doesn't have anti-flyer stuff. But this one does. And you know what that does. I don't have to explain that. Steel bow. Tempered bow with increased power. I guess we know what that is, and that's got a 1 to 3 range. It lowers speed though, which is kind of a shame, but Tobin is pretty slow as it is. Although, again, it doesn't really matter. As far as stats go, like I said, it's all class-based. There's no point in worrying about it and leveling up when it's just going to change with the class, as we've seen. I'll have to read more up on that, you know, make sure I'm not, like, worrying about over-leveling or something like that.
You'd better heal. Wrong move! Step aside!
No!
That's how it's done.
Alright, well, went through a few turns now. Doesn't really say how many, but we've been here a while. Trying to get some of these guys down to a sizable amount that we can actually do something to. We're still pretty weak, and this guy kept healing by 5, so it hasn't been very fun, to say the least. But we're getting there, so.
I can tell I'm getting stronger.
And this guy's gonna counterattack, so I mean, he's pretty much dead, so. Let's end this battle. Oh, we're not. Okay. Smart guy. More XP, I guess. I can give it to Cliff, actually.
Thanks.
If he manages to get the hit in. Wow. Okay. I might just take off the steel bow for now. Maybe when he's a little bit faster, I can use him a little bit more, but I do like him hitting twice, so. This might actually just go to Faye, actually. 49 hit, Jesus. Alright, tile gives you plus 20. Rampart, nothing. Okay. Well, that gives 40. That makes sense. Not really, but... Yep.
I'm getting better at reading the enemy.
You know, subconsciously, I've noticed that in a lot of Fire Emblem games, a lot of my flying units tend to be overpowered. And they're not exactly my favorite, but it's just what's been happening. It happened in Fire Emblem Path of Radiance, and it's gonna happen here, apparently. Faye's pretty good. Who would have thunk?
Hey, can the next fight be less painful?
You'll be alright. Yep, Faye and Cliff. MVPs.
We did it! The outpost is ours!
Thank you, my brave friends. Thank you for everything. I know that my fallen comrades would say the same.
Oh, Lucas, I'm so sorry. But we'll have time to mourn later. Right now, we must find Lady Claire. She must be somewhere inside the outpost.
This is gonna be a dungeon, which maybe we can do it. Yeah, enter the area. This will be the final thing we do. I did say that, I think. Or not. No, this is an actual interior. Okay, never mind. There's nobody here, so let's look around. Weapons? I bet you'd fight better if you didn't leave your weapons lying around. Can I not grab that one? That one looks like it's a grab like steel lance. But there is that drinking water. The hall leads further into the outpost. I wanted to get the wine. I forget you can zoom in. It's kind of my fault. Anything of worth looking at? Rusted shield. We'll take it. And that is an iron lance. I'll take that. Might just equip all that off camera. Alright, let's move. War room, dungeon. Okay, let's check out the war room. Loot. Whatever much we can. That's a lemon sword. Wine. Guess no one had time to clean up before they took off. Some ale. Rusted sword. Don't remember if the rusted stuff like has any value or usefulness. We'll have to take a look at that later. Mostly just junk. I don't know what I was reading. Lots of weapons scattered around. Somebody left in a hurry. This is reminding me of when I played Dead of the Brain. We might just go back to that at some point, maybe next Halloween, but... Lightning sword. Since there's no magic or anything, might just equip it on somebody anyway. Maybe even Cliff. Or no, he's an archer, never mind. Gray might be able to use it. What was that? Cold soup. I knew there was something there. And that's it. Let's go free Claire.
Claire!
Lucas, you came to rescue me. Why, how simply gallant of you. Now extricate me from this filthy and unseemly cage at once.
Will do, milady. As soon as I loot. Hard bread. We're gonna need everything that we can. Especially on hard. I don't know how hard this is actually gonna be. I don't remember playing it on hard. Apparently I did way back when. I just don't remember. There's a key. Yes. Gonna need that, obviously. Alright. Let's get Claire out.
That should do it.
You there. The boy will offer a lady his hand.
Who, me? Oh, sorry.
Very good. I say, it does feel good to move about again. I thought I might never emerge from that disgusting pigsty. You have my thanks.
This is Alm. He recently joined us in the Deliverance.
Oh, well, how simply lovely. Welcome. I am Claire. The young man may address me as Lady Claire or Milady.
It's a pleasure to meet you, milady.
So, from where do you hail, Alm?
I hail from a little place called Ram Village.
A village? You don't say! That's one of those places with all the cows and the barns and the fields, yes?
Yeah. Something like that.
My word! I hardly ever speak with villagers. What is it like to chase cows every day? I wager they bite, the nasty creatures. And yet you aren't smothered in manure. This is not what I pictured.
Right.
Claire, perhaps you should consider Alm's feelings in regards to his home.
Huh? Oh dear, have I done it again? It's as Clive constantly reminds me. The Deliverance is not like the Knights of Zofia. Not every soldier in our ranks is noble, but we must treat them all as equals. The peasant must forgive his lady for this gauche breach of etiquette.
It's all right. The peasant, whose name is Alm, will get over it.
Oh, Alm, I can see you are truly kind. Might I ask you more about your village later? I'm ever so curious.
Of course.
Splendid! I've always wanted to know more about cows and pigs and such.
Yes, they're amazing creatures.
Whew, she's going to be a handful.
Yeah, that's what I'm hoping. Hey, what are you scheming?
What? Nothing.
Thank you for freeing us. I thought my time had come. You're new to the Deliverance, right? Then you'll want to hear this. They say Mother Milla has disappeared from her temple. That's why Rigel was able to break the Divine Accord, which was supposed to prevent them from ever invading Zofia. I don't know how much of it's true, but it's disturbing nonetheless.
Alright, and that's it for here. Maybe go back to the war room. I don't know if we have to, like, leave or what. Yeah, I guess we are. Entrance? Anything? Oh, people here. Okay.
Do you see now how much of a mess the world is outside the village, Alm? Just going into town with Pa for supplies used to be a fight for survival. I worry a little place like Ram won't last long in times like these. Honestly, I really don't care one way or another about the kingdom. I don't have the kind of direction you do. It's more like I just have a nagging desire to do something. So I thought if I joined the Deliverance, I might figure out what that is.
Are you used to all this fighting yet, Alm? You always were braver than me. I remember when we were children, and those knaves cornered us in the woods. You came to our rescue like a knight in shining armor. Look at you, you're blushing. But it's true. You've always been my knight, you know? Then and now.
You just gotta love Faye. Now, let's see. I talked about this before. I don't know.
Do you see now how much of a mess the world is
Yeah,
outside
they're just gonna have the same
just going
dialogue.
into town with Pa?
That's a shame. I thought they would said, like, you know, usually in an RPG or something like this, they would say something else, but I guess not. That's fine. Let's leave. I gotta go save the game and end recording. Okay, so Deliverance Hideout. I'm assuming we just have to go there. So let's move right there. And that'll be it for this one. I don't even know when these are gonna go out on YouTube. It might even be months. Nah, maybe not that long, but by the time these episodes go out, I'll probably have the game finished. Like everything in the game, even the DLCs, which I'll leave for the last bits. I might just read up on which one's which, but that'll be for a later thing, so until then, I guess, as I always say, goodbye.